My friend who runs a $40 million national lab said we'd be hard-pressed to do it in our $40 million lab because we don't know how to get there. And if you can break 1.7 volts, we're open to it, and we have 1.95 now. So we think we could have the world's best battery. This battery is sufficient enough in power to power aircraft, which has never been really done before. It's just starting to be done. So you could have an absolutely silent propeller-driven plane or a ducted fan plane that flies just on batteries, no fuel. The criteria is it can't be too heavy, it has to be thin and light, and it has to be very powerful. It has to completely resist the corrosion of salt water. So we've managed to have no corrosion in the cathode whatsoever. There is not enough lithium in the South American mines or the Nevada mines or the Russian mines or the German mines to make lithium-ion batteries for electric cars only for Arizona, not the rest of the world. And it costs $17 a pound. We use dolomitic limestone, which is right here in the ground in these rocks, and it's 50 cents a pound. And we get pretty similar results. But ours would never start on fire because they're in salt water, they can't burn. Our battery costs $100 a kilowatt, but we've only got $30 in it. We have a $70 profit on every battery. And that's why we can take a simpler version of it and make it even simpler to make with just a 2 or 3 component material. So it could be made in any village in the world where they have no electricity. To build a factory here is probably going to be less than 50 million. If we built it in California, it could be 150 million. If we built it in New York, it'd be 120 million because of all the zoning codes and the restrictions, and we could never have it in a park-like setting in the wilderness. They would never allow that. That's not where they put industry. They put it right in the middle of a city. And so nothing grows there. I mean, nothing grows in the pavement. Nothing grows in the ideas. The waste treatment plant, we have to get rid of that sewage and excrement. So we want to reprocess it through a natural series of channels that has hyacinths and bulrushes and other materials that filter the water and take the nutrients out to grow the plants. And there'll be fish living in these streams which will finally clear it. So at the end of a maybe 1,000-yard journey through this serpentine channel, the water coming out will be cleaner than the water that went in to the factory, not even to the sewage. And that's why we need a stream for the water to go out of, and we need a reservoir to keep it in to gradually release it. So we get influenced by nature. If we're not surrounded by nature, we can't change anything. It's the way it is. We think we've got a good product. We think we have a good potential. We think we'll influence and change the world. And I've met with Volkswagen, and I've met with BMW, and I've met with the Ford Motor Company. And all of them like the idea, but they don't want to put the money in until it's done. And my patent attorney said, don't they understand that they'll never see it till they put the money in? Everybody wants to believe it after they see it. And my premise is you won't ever see it unless you believe it. This is a golden opportunity for Fairfield to set up high-tech manufacturing, which they don't have. And it's clean and it's non-toxic and could serve the whole Midwest, if not the world. So if you want to participate, we would love to include you. So contact us at the end and we'll tell you how to get involved to make it happen.